A lot of the policies, don't have an environment where they think they can create jobs, and I could go on. What we're doing is not working. And I finally took inventory, and it's not a decision I lightly made or one I just woke up and made one morning, but I took inventory over the last couple of years, and I decided that on the things that I care most about, on the things that are most important to this country, that my views are more in line with the R side than the D side at this point.
So it's very interesting because I think our viewers will hear you say once you were out of politics, you felt like you could really examine it and say what you thought. And I think that's what a lot of people have a problem with regard to politicians in this day and age. Having said that, I know that there's three topics that seem to be at the top of your list. You believe that this whole sort of fight about private equity, that we shouldn't be punishing the job creators, correct?
Well, I've said for a very long time that capitalism is not always pretty. Sometimes free markets aren't always pretty, but you know what? They beat every other system in the world. And I think most people in this country, when they get up in the morning, they actually have ambitions, they have aspirations, they want to be successful.
Right.
And many of the guys and ladies who are out there involved in the private equity market, the hedge fund market, they're people who started lower middle class, they're people who started very poor, and they have lived the American dream in their lives just like I've had a chance to live it in my life.
Right.
And those individuals don't want to be torn down. They don't want to be marginalized. They don't want to be ridiculed. They want to have an opportunity to be celebrated for the good they're doing in this country. But of course, it's a broader question. I supported President Obama 4 years ago because I wanted to see this country come together. I wanted us to change the way we talk to each other and the way we thought about each other. Unfortunately, we've gone backwards on both fronts in the last several years. And frankly, 4 years ago, that was President Obama's main offer to the American people. He didn't have a lengthy resume or a lengthy record, and he admitted that.
Right.
His main promise to the American people was, I'll bring us together, I'll get us past being red and blue, and we've gone backwards and not forwards on that count.
All right. Artur Davis, the former Democratic congressman from Alabama, who has decided to switch parties.